Hey everybody, I got my 100 super red European Nightcrawlers in the mail today from Uncle Jim's worm farm. I put a half of cup of water in the bag to reconstitute them, and the bag doesn't leak, so that's kind of nice. And then I got out my trusty paper shredder and grabbed a box. I get a lot of cardboard boxes, just regular old round cardboard boxes. So I took a good sized chunk of cardboard box and shredded it, and I put it in my worm farm bins. So these are the bins I've got. They're the shallower style. I took each of the bins. So the top two bins have 1/4-inch holes drilled in them every 2 inches or so apart and around the side. And then I took little tiny drill bit and I put areas for air around the lip and the edge of it so that air can get in there. And what you'll see is because these have that lip on them here, those holes are in the lip area there. That way light's not going to get in there and bother them, but the air can still get through. So I'm hoping that's going to work out okay. I may have to remove these because I put air holes through that too, the side there, so air can get through. We'll see how that works out. You can see those air holes through the side there. But for right now, that's the way I've got it set up. And then I've got a drain plug in the bottom here. I got this stuff from the hardware store, and it's a 3/8-inch drain plug. And then I connected some plastic tubing to it. Right now I've just got the tubing stuck to the bin. That way I'll be able to run that to a drain, something to drain it in. Once I start seeing liquid in this tube, I can just open up the hose and let it out. And I figured if I leave the hose long for right now, if my worms try to get down there and escape, they got quite a path to travel first. So after I ground up all that cardboard, I mixed it in with a bunch of peat moss. So that's all it is wet peat moss and cardboard for right now. Alright, so now that I've got my two bins, my top two bins are the ones with the holes in them, my bottom one for the drain, got my worms ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and introduce them to their new home. Come on, fellas. Make sure everybody got out of their house. Here we go. Looks like they're alive. Let's see if we look like we got 100 in here. Oh, they're all packed together nice and tight. So I'm sure they're not real happy with the light right now. So I got this piece of cardboard here. I'm just going to lay that over the top of them there. Let them go ahead and get acclimated to their new home, and I'll bring them down some food and some scraps later.